Hey everybody, Matthew Scott here. Today I'm in Dallas, Texas at the greatest guitar festival in the world, the Dallas International Guitar Festival. I'm going to give you all a backstage pass VIP look at all the incredible guitars and vendors here before the doors open, so let's check it out. Alright, here I am with the man behind the Dallas Guitar Festival, Mr. Jimmy Wallace. Thank you, Jimmy, for keeping the spirit of all these guitars alive and giving all these artists a place to perform. I know it's a huge job putting this on every year, but I thank you for it. So
you're welcome. I love it. It's what we do. It's what I get up and think about, and it's what I think about when I go to sleep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're in your booth right now. I don't know, maybe we could take a look at a couple special guitars, or
sure.
What do you think? Yeah?
Whatever you want to do.
That 58, is it?
Yes, it is.
All right, let's take a look.
It's a 54 Strat.
54 Strat, let's start there then. 54 Strat.
54 Strat, original case. So this was in a shootout with 6 other 54 Strats.
What?
And with Eric Johnson deciding, because he's a 54 guy.
Wow.
And this one was his second favorite out of 6 54s.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's a very special guitar.
Custom telly over here.
Yeah, it's a two-tone.
Beautiful.
Very rare. I owned this originally years ago. It's a long story, but Anson Thunderbird ended up with it, and then I bought it back from him. I owned it probably 40 years ago.
Where'd you pick this one up?
Well, my name's Jimmy Wallace. So this man comes in and he said, I bought this new at McCord's Music, which McCord's Music was down in Deep Ellum. He was the original owner.
Wow.
And his name is Wallace.
No way.
Tell me the odds of that, And so he brings it in. I have an interview with him I can forward you.
Okay.
And so I said, so you bought it? He goes, I needed a guitar to play in church.
Wow.
He paid like $180 for it, brand new.
For a 58 Les Paul.
And it's just pristine. I said, well, so did you ever play in a band? He goes, well, the band at church. And I said, well, what kind of songs you play? Religious songs, Amazing Grace. I said, so, and he said, you want me to play? So, it's like, he's so sweet. This has been the first one we bought in years from the actual guy who bought it new. you know, you pay more for the carrots, and this one's got some carrots. I mean, look at that top. You know, I mean that's what you drink. That's what they want an R9 to look like.
Top tier right there.
Yeah.
And you can see the original die there.
Yeah, and it's under the pickguard too. And this thing sounds phenomenal. I think I'm gonna play it tonight in the jam. I think. Yeah.
I'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah. You want me to get you up for a tune in the jam? You gonna come?
If you'll have me, Jimmy, I'll
shake.
All right.
And I'm gonna get Lucas as well.
Okay.
In fact, I'll get y'all up there together.
Okay.
Okay.
That'd be amazing. Yeah.
For real. But the top is just incredible.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Thank you for being here
been an honor.
sincerely. No, dude, I appreciate your support, and you know, I love your heart because you're what keeps vintage guitars alive. You know, it's other people. You know, you just keep doing what you do. That's it.
All right.
Promise?
Yes, sir.
Shake.
Shake.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Jimmy.
With Tucker and Hoagie, they've got some amazing guitars. You guys want to show me some of your best pieces, perhaps?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we can start right up front. I mean, right here we've got Trainwreck Express Heather from 1986, and right next to it here we've got a 1990 Liverpool 30 named Lucy. These are both Ken builds, fully original, all set to stun. Man, they're truly really great. Then
amazing.
Down on the left over here we've got an unbelievably killer. Look at this. I mean, 1960 Esquire. Look at that, man. I mean,
beautiful.
Check out the back of it.
Wow. What
you know how many bar rooms this has been in?
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
the color of the neck.
yeah. I mean, look at that. It just doesn't get any cooler. No, it's simply the best, man. And then right here we've got another really great guitar. This is a 1952 Fender Esquire Blackguard. Really great. Actually, again, this one's got some really sweet patina from Nicotine. That's the discoloration you see in the finish here. Take a look at all this fretwear. Look at all that gunk.
That's what you want.
Man, oh yeah, you can't beat that, dude. That's hours and hours and hours of playing.
Great.
Right here we have another, man, set to stun guitar. A 1953 Fender Telecaster, fully original. And this thing, man, the
beautiful Blackguard, man.
Oh my gosh, but you gotta check out the flame on this neck. I mean, it just dances, man. Wow. This is a really, really great guitar. Truly a standout in my opinion.
Beautiful.
And then down over here, man, I keep saying we've got a guitar set to stun, man. And this one is just as good. So 1954 Fender Stratocaster.
First year.
Yep, absolutely. First year. Look at the grain on that. Can you see that?
That's a one-piece body too, which is kind of rare in 54, and it's a fairly light guitar.
This is
serial number 221 of the really early July 54 guitar with all the intact early porcelain looking.
I mean,
they call them baby skirt or shirt skirt knobs.
Can you get up here and see that? See how the texture, the material of that knob? Man, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. And also note the shape of the switch tip. It's more football-like. A little bit different from the later ones. So, some cool features on this 54. Like Hoagie said here, it's a first year.
Yeah, these
beautiful, man.
Early 54 Strats have round string pre-holes here instead of the long ones.
Super low serial number.
Yeah, 0221.
Yeah.
It's a very cool guitar. 55 Esquire, white guard,
still has the flat pole pickup that the Black Arts had. That changed late in '55 to the staggered pattern.
Sure.
This one has like really reddish dark. Some people would say that's sassafras. I don't know about the whole story, but
That's
it's
the controversy.
definitely unusually dark.
We've even seen a few other 55 from Strats to Tellys that have the same wood grain.
Yeah.
We speculate, I've always wondered, is it the same tree? I mean, same board, same lot of wood, right? Yeah. So you never know. And then this is, I mean, it doesn't need much of an introduction, but it's a 1953 Fender rebase. But oh my gosh, I mean,
wow, this thing's very light for a bass too.
It's so light, but the wear and tear on that bass is like none other, man.
Yeah.
You just can't beat that.
Wow.
We were just talking the other day about how this will never happen in history again because they don't smoke in bars anymore.
Right. Absolutely
You
right.
will never get that look again.
This took decades in smoking bars to get this way.
Yeah.
Incredible bass. All right, guys. Thanks for showing us today.
Sure.
Thanks, Blake.
Thanks for doing it.
Good. So this festival was not just about vintage gear, although that's really my specialty. There was all kinds of modern guitars here as well. There was this beautiful 90s Cornetto, Mary Kay Relic, and some really amazing custom shop guitars. This was a booth full of Tom Murphy aged Gibson Les Pauls. Some of these are beautiful guitars. I'd love to have played some of these. Look at this Lemon Burst right here. And you can see the price tag on this one. These are expensive custom shop guitars, but they're amazing. Here is a really unique guitar. This is a 1966 Stratocaster in custom color Olympic white. But what's interesting about this guitar is that it belonged to a gentleman named Bill Carter. And I don't know the whole story, but he either co-wrote or wrote a number of guitars for Stevie Ray Vaughan. And there are some pictures here of Stevie Ray Vaughan playing this very guitar. So not only is it an amazing looking 1966 Stratocaster, but it has a lot of history going back to Stevie Ray Vaughan. And allegedly this was the guitar used to write a few famous songs of Stevie's. This was the Mule Resonator booth, and I forget the gentleman's name who was running this booth, but he was extremely kind and sat here and talked to me for a good while and showed me all these guitars. They are amazing. I've wanted to play one of these for a long time. I know a lot of guys use these, and for good reason. These guitars sound really, really good. So maybe one day I'll be able to pick one of these up. But here's a couple custom shop Tellys. I love this copper color that they used on that one. $3,600. I guess that's not too bad for a custom shop guitar. And then there were tons and tons of pedals as well at this event. There's a couple Klons here. I don't even want to know the price tag on those. The later Klon there was like $800. So imagine what the original one was. A number of big muff pedals, a number of Ibanez, Boss. I mean, there are a bunch of Vox wah pedals as well. So this was not just a vintage guitar show. There were all kinds of both vintage and modern pedals and guitars here. All right, this is Kentucky Vintage's guitar booth. Some really cool 1944, what do we got here? J45s, I guess. And this one's really caught my eye. I want to maybe strum on this one. We've got the Only Gibson is Good Enough badge at the top. I have permission here, so I'm going to take a quick strum on this one if we're in tune. Oh, yeah. You're smiling over there.
I'm an idiot.
It's an amazing sounding guitar. Wow. Beautiful burst. All the checking you want. This is what you look for in a vintage acoustic. They just have a certain sound to them. So it's a 1944. All right, let's check out this one. 46. Cool little sticker there.
Mojo right there.
That's
dude.
Mojo, right? That's what you pay for. Very loud, bright, beautiful guitar. Sounds amazing. Perhaps it's a 1950. I'm not an expert on the Martins.
Looks
But,
great.
it looks like it's seen some things. Wow, look at that. Let's take a listen. Yeah, sounds amazing, man. I need one of these. All right, here I'm with Simon with Guitar Point from Germany. And Simon, what's it like coming all the way from Germany to the Dallas Guitar Festival?
Oh, I mean, I really enjoy it. It's a big show, and I always hunt guitars all over the world. So,
Right, these are your pallets here that you picked up from the show?
These are my pallets. I bought like
Amazing,
now
man.
63 guitars, which is
63.
it's a nice outcome, I guess.
Wow,
I'm
dude.
excited about it.
Amazing. And you just picked this one up here? This is
Yeah,
a pretty rare guitar.
That's a pretty rare guitar. It's a 55 Music Master with a black anodized guard, so they only build a few of these.
Mm-hmm.
It's super nice. It's in great condition. That's why I'm kind of excited. I just bought it like 5 minutes ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Literally
It's
watched
pretty-
you buy it.
Yeah, right. It's
At a
pretty
booth.
lightweight. Has a great neck, so it's a beautiful
Name
guitar.
on that too.
It's got some flame. So these were a short scale.
Yeah,
guitar,
right,
But
yeah.
in 55, it has the full size nut here, or it's the thinner size.
I think it's a full size.
I think it's a full size. I think they maybe switched it in 56 or so.
Yeah.
And so you'll resell everything you buy here?
Yeah, I
or?
resell everything. We usually come here to buy because it's just a great selection of different guitars. So we don't have it in Europe that we have the chance like to see many guitars. Yeah. It's not really the pricing. It's still high. So, but yeah, I've had the chance to get great inventory. That's most important.
Yeah, best selection anywhere,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly. Yeah. That's right.
Simon, thank you for showing what you got
thanks.
here. I wish we could check out all these guitars, but they'll be available on your website, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Thanks, Simon.
Thank you.
So this is one of the most unbelievable guitars I have ever been able to hold and play in my hands. This is an original Flying V from the 1950s, and there were not many of these guitars made at all. This one belongs to my friend Chris, who goes by Fried Okra on Instagram. You may have heard about him, you may have read about him, but he has an incredible guitar collection. And I hope someday I'll be able to get over there and check out everything he has and really do a number of videos to document some of these amazingly rare historic guitars that he has. But this one is the real deal, and I'm very grateful to be able to have played this one, and you'll hear it in just a moment. This guitar is Paul Kossoff's Burst Les Paul. This is the original guitar. Chris was able to purchase this guitar, and this is truly a piece of history. This is the guitar that he played, and it's got some incredible flame in the top and the original finish. You can see all the wear. That's the real deal, man. And I didn't get to play this one, but it's a work of art, man. You can check out the ticket there from free, and I'm sure this guitar is a crazy story, but I didn't really get into all of it with Chris. But you can see also this one has a headstock break as well, and here's me playing the V. I don't even know how to hold it when I picked it up. You're bad
Gary Gann told me no self-respecting man sits down with a B. I said, dude.
Listen to this neck pickup. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is so dynamic, this thing. It's scary.
We're asking $6,500 for hours.
All right, guys, thank you you so much for watching. I've got a few shout outs, thank yous, and updates to add here at the end of the video. If you enjoyed this episode and you want to support what I do here on YouTube, you can subscribe and check out some of the other guitar related videos that I've got. Vintage guitars, restoration videos, music videos, all kinds of stuff. I also have a brand new song coming out on June 2nd. Me and my band worked really hard on this song, and we're really excited to bring it to you. It's called Cold Blooded Story, and you can listen to it hopefully anywhere you stream or download music. There's also a number of other songs that I have available on Spotify and elsewhere, so check it out if you want to. I'm also releasing some new merch. I worked with an artist out in Colorado, and we came up with these hand-drawn designs that I'm really proud of. I think they're cool. This is one of the shirt designs, and then I have a band logo as well, which looks really awesome on a t-shirt. But you can check it out at matthewscott.org. They should also be available on YouTube below the video and on my homepage. Check it out if you want to. I also want to say thank you to everyone who put on the Dallas Guitar Festival. Narissa, who behind the scenes does so much. She was amazing. Jimmy Wallace, of course, who is the man behind the entire event. And also Jimmy Wallace Guitars in Dallas, Texas. If you are in the area of Dallas and you want to check out one of the greatest guitar stores in the world, it's Jimmy Wallace Guitars. I also made a video a few years now ago about the Jimmy Wallace Guitar Store, and probably need to go back and do an updated video, but you can check that out on my YouTube channel. And finally, thanks to everyone else who helped me finish this video. Lucas Plowman, who helped film the video and also played in the video as well, his band Triple Forte out of Dallas. He's a really cool dude and a great player. And then everyone else who I saw at the event, Wes Jeans, Tommy Katona, Philip Sace, and many, many more. It was so great to see everyone and hear some incredible music being played. It was a great time. I hope to come back next year and play the event as well. And on a final note, I really had a lot of footage from the 3-day event. Way too much to put into this episode. It's probably well over 20 minutes at this point, and it's kind of too long for YouTube, but I may do a part 2 depending on, I don't know, what the interest level is, how this video does. I've got quite a bit more footage of some really cool vintage guitars and modern guitars that we looked at, and I may release something like that coming in the next couple weeks. We'll see. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, check out the new merch if you want to. Check out the new song, June 2nd. And thank you all so much for your support over the years. I will see you all in the next episode. Peace.